living in an RV park. Living in an RV. I get asked those questions of like what it's like all the time. Well, there is a difference between living in an RV or RV park versus just visiting or going for a vacation in an RV. So there's a different mindset with this. It's a very different approach when you think living in an RV and a park versus just for a weekend, you're traveling and so you stop and you stay in an RV park. When that happens, your amenities and your neighbors probably doesn't matter. But when you are living here long term, I believe good neighbors matter. So when I first got to my RV park here to live, my neighbor on this one side was very, very helpful, very kind. He had a small family. There was 5 of them in a fifth wheel, and that was 3 school-age children and husband and wife. And they were living there temporarily because they were trying to sell their house in Oklahoma, which they eventually did, and they moved back here. They moved to Texas. Now, my neighbors on this other side here, not so great. My first week when I was here, they decided to leave their dog in the RV park, in their RV, alone overnight. Nobody was around. This went on for 3 days and it barked all the time. So I finally told management and it finally stopped. My fear was that because of the heat and being left alone, not being able to go to the bathroom, all that stuff, like for hours, I'm talking overnight, that the dog would die. And I actually, hate to be morbid, I wouldn't be surprised if it did, because it did stop after 3 days. Anyways, so neighbors do matter. I don't see them much anymore. My new neighbor next to me is, since that family left, is never here, which is fine by me. But other neighbors are very helpful, very kind. There's people that have been here a long time and they are, long-term residents here. And so that's a difference from just visiting an RV park. If you're just visiting, you might not care about the amenities. But if you are living here, you're probably going to want some things that are available, such as maybe a pool or a fitness center. Laundry facility for sure is kind of a must if you are living here. If you're just visiting, that might not matter. There's also different types of RV parks. There are the standard just concrete, nothing special. Those are usually your cheapest. There are some that are on the water, maybe on a lake or a river. Those are really nice, but those are usually a little more money. To rent the space, you do have to rent your space. You can rent daily, weekly, or monthly rates. Or you can find something kind of middle of the road, which is what I did. And my RV park has a nice pool. It does have a small, very small fitness center, which I've utilized several times a week since I've been living here. It has a laundry facility. It has bathrooms and showers, which I've really enjoyed to use those, especially since they're bigger than my little shower in my RV. And they have a little recreation center too, where they host some parties. They do events here too, so really cool. Like they just had jazz music the other night, and they did something for Cinco de Mayo, of course. And they have a really nice staff here as well. There's a great, they have a little office, very nice people. And then you're gonna see behind me is our pool. All right, they have a nice pool. There I am. So where you live does matter if you're living in an RV park. Neighbors matter. But if you're just visiting, coming for a weekend, I did have neighbors like that for a weekend. They came from California and they were only there for Memorial Day weekend. So do your research. Pricing's going to be different as well. I had to find something too that was going to be affordable for me. And so I found this one which had great amenities. It was a good affordable price and not too far from where I needed to be.